The mayor of Jersey City is very upset with the local school board for refusing to take a day off of school in order to celebrate a Muslim holiday. Now, the city mayor is Steve Fulop, and apparently he had a good relationship with the school board, but after the school board decided that they would not take this day off for a Muslim holiday, he was very upset about it. He says, "It works for our neighbor," referring to New York City. "I think that it was a missed opportunity to really educate people about the cultural diversity that's Jersey City." Now, AJ Plus reported on New York City and why they decided to take a day off of school to celebrate this Muslim holiday. Take a quick look at their video.
For the first time ever, New York City Public Schools, the largest public school system in the country, will officially recognize the Muslim holiday of Eid and give the students the day off on Thursday. The holiday happens twice a year. This means 1.1 million students will have the day off, just like for Rosh Hashanah and Christmas. Mayor Bill de Blasio, who had run for office on the promise of a more inclusive city, made the announcement back in March. It was something that activists like Linda Sarsour had been petitioning for years.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about this story because I don't think that they should take days off for religious holidays, period. I think that there should be exceptions made for religious students. I don't think they should be, you know, in any type of trouble because they've taken that day off to recognize a religious holiday. But as someone who considers herself agnostic, I don't know if I'm going to have children, or atheist, sorry, children in the future. But if I do have children in the future, I don't want them missing school because the school wants to celebrate someone else's religious holiday. I want them to be in school. And I get that we do it for Christmas, but Christmas is part of winter break, which is a lengthy break, right? And that's fine, and that includes other holidays. But are we going to take off every religious holiday?
So I'm amused by our different perspective on this because I look at it like a kid. And I was like, oh, I love taking Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur off. So when I lived in a town that was, you know, at least 50% Jewish, so we would take the high holidays off. And I was like, yes, right? So I never objected to religious holidays, whether I was in the religion or not. Now in this case, my sense of it is, it depends. How many people are of that religion? So if 60% of the school is going to be missing, who are we kidding? Let's go, take the days off, right? Now, speaking of kidding around, like now in LA, where we live, there's also a significant percentage of Jewish Americans. So the right?
Of Jews,
right? And so my kids, their school takes Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur off, but they don't call it Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. I forgot what they call it, but it's like blank day. Like just okay. But overall, maybe it's not such a bad compromise. They don't want to call it a religious thing. They're going to get into trouble. It's going to be a pain in the ass. They're just like, okay, we're taking a day off.
Okay, look, if you're going to take days off, look, maybe I'm a huge nerd, but I really care about education. And also,
you're a giant nerd.
I know. And there are a billion religious holidays. So what are we going to do? We're going to take every religious holiday off?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I know.
It depends on where you live.
Right.
So if in Dearborn, Michigan, they're going to take Eid off, I would find that perfectly rational.
Okay, but we have to make it up in some other way.
No, but if in my town where there was almost no Muslims, if they took Eid off, like what do you got? Like, now what are we going to take off Festivus next?
I'm so sick of religion. I really am. Like, it's unbearable at this point. It's unbearable. I know, you're religious and you want the schools to shut down to recognize your special religion. I got it. And then every kid who's not religious is going to have to deal with no school that day, which they'll be happy about. I know. They're going to be fucking super happy about it.
You are such a nerd.
I'm not going to be happy about it. I want my kids to be in school, okay?
You Muslims have cost me an extra day in school.
It's not just Muslims. It's not just Muslims. It's just religion in general.
No, I know.
And so that's the beef I have with it, I guess.
So, okay, finally on this topic, when it comes to New York and Jersey City, I don't know the percentage of Jersey City, but in the AJ Plus video, they said it's 10% of New York is Muslim kids, which I was shocked by. That's a huge number. I would have never guessed that. If that's the case, 10%, that's a pretty sizable number.
Dude, if you're Muslim, just miss the day and the school will make an exception for you and you can make up the work later. There was one parent in Jersey City that was outraged that the school district voted against taking the day off. And they were like, it's okay, your kid's not going to be penalized. Just like allow him or her to miss the day and then they can make up the work later. And then she was like, no, she's going to be behind and it's going to be too difficult to catch up. Your kid's going to be fine. If they miss one day, that's the thing that drives me crazy. Like, oh, it's so hard to catch up. Don't make excuses for your kid.
Oh, damn.
Seriously.
Man, okay, this we have a deal on, Anna. If they don't give you the day off, you're not allowed to be outraged. Because you're asking for a religious holiday which you have no right to under our Constitution.
Exactly.
Okay, so that I agree with you completely. Like, if enough kids are going to miss it, let's just be practical and take the day off in that community, right? But if they don't, let it go. Just let the kid go off on that day. He'll be happy. In fact, he'll actually be slightly happier because he's then actually missing a day of school where he would have had to work, and he gets to miss it while his friends are miserable inside school, except Anna, who was thrilled, like, yes, geometry, right? So everybody's a winner, but bring it down.
Let's keep it real. Anna's children are gonna hate her. She's gonna go to the school at the beginning of the year and be like, "What is this Saturday Sunday deal? What, they're not in school? What's going on? Slacking school. I'm gonna find my children at school that goes 7 days a week."
Look, the thing that bothers me the most about this story isn't that, yes, I don't want them to miss school, but I especially don't want them to miss school because of someone else's religion. That's why. That's the thing that rubs me the wrong way.